I had so many chances I could never go through. I pause and look back, and then I lose track. I spent so much time that I'm never getting back. Whoa, now I will never get the chance to tell, yeah.
Salvo should be on in about 10 minutes. Or hopefully. Hopefully he's on time. He told me he would be here on time, like an hour ago. Enjoy the music. Share the stream.
When the beat drop, I need y'all to make some noise. Said I always find something wrong. You've been putting up with my just wait. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. Every one of them that I know. Let's have a toast for the jokers that'll never take work off. Maybe I get a plan. Run away fast as you can. She find pictures in my email. I said this. I don't know what it is of females, but I ain't too good at that shit. See, I can have me a good girl and still be addicted to the hood rats. And I just blame everything on you. At least you know that's what I'm good at. Cause I always find, I always find something wrong. See, you've been putting up with my just way too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time everyone have a toast. Let's have a toast for the. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the. Every one of them that I know. That'll never take work off. Maybe I get a plan. Run away fast as you can. Run away from me, baby. Run away from me, baby. Run away when it starts to get crazy. I can't she just run away. Here's the full plan. Run away as fast as you can. Run away from me, baby. Run away from me, baby. Run away when I start to get crazy. Baby, don't run away. Here's the full plan. Run away as fast as you can. As you can. Run away as fast as you can. Someday I'm gonna make you run away. Someday, that's what some would say. Some way's gonna make you run away. Someday he's gonna make you run away. That's what some say. That's what. Someday you're gonna run away. Someday you're gonna run away. They say run. And when you run away, baby, I need you back to me. Run right back to me. I need you to run right back to me, baby. I need you to run back to me, baby. I need you to
Run right back to me, baby. I need you to run right. People are complaining to me in the group chat. They're like, Michael, why is it so early? Well, this is the time Salvo wanted. Salvo wanted me to get up at a reasonable time. You know, yesterday I woke up at like 5 p.m., but today I had to wake up at like 10 a.m. Fuck, I was gonna play another sad song, but I see people talking about Jim in chat, so I think I know what our final song's gonna be before we bring in Salvo. I think I know what the final song's gonna be. The Nightcore version.
My friend, could we stand together? Look at us, we can stay forever. Show me sister, show me brother, and we stay strong for one another. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah! Come on, come on. We couldn't lead us over the islands. You don't save petrol from a can. You put the petrol in the high space. Don't be rama-ramas, messing with your brain. You say you're deadly. Do you understand? You don't save petrol from a can. You put the
Petrol in the car it goes. Don't be rama-ramas messing with your nose. This song is so good. This song is so like unironically good. We are with you when you are lonely. Stop!
Your brains will be clear. Come on, come on.
You literally just woke up. My hair looks like shit. Fuck. Okay, I've had enough. Okay, it's noon. I'm a fucking idiot. I invited him to the wrong server. Okay, he says he's joining VC. Salvo, are you there?
Hey, man.
How you doing, buddy? How's it been?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you all right.
I'm doing great. Are we live?
Yeah, we are live. We're live to, I don't know how many people right now. Let me check. We're live to currently 55, 58. I'm sure that's going to grow to 100 in a few minutes. If you want, you can tweet out the stream. If not, do whatever you want. So, let me explain what I think the point of the stream's going to be. The point is mainly to give you a platform to address the allegations. I'm not really here to dish out, like, gotchas or, like, try to, like... That's not, like, my goal. Because I know, like, somebody like, I guess, Nick Diorio, I think he'd be out here trying to, like, get you in something. I'm more so here to just go over everything. Because, you know, with the silliness of some of the allegations, it kind of seems like anything just becomes fact at this point. It seems like I feel like you could just say anything, and I would just believe it at this point. So we're gonna go over everything, or try to. There's a lot going on. So, do you want to like take the floor, or I have a bunch of questions written out on a docket?
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Alberto. Always was a big fan. You've always been fair and honest.
Thank
You've
you.
always been someone, fun and goodly to talk to. So happy to be here. Yeah, no, I'm a passenger for your flight today. You can go and ask questions, and I'd be more than happy to share above and beyond for you today, Michael.
All right, cool. So the most important question, and this is kind of where the whole story starts. Why did you drop out of Ralphomania? Very important.
Kidding when I said that on Shot from the Point. It was a funny thing to act like going to it would be bad for optics. I would love to go. It's just a lot going on over here. It's like a lot of like moving parts at the beginning of this year specifically that like it wouldn't make logistical sense to go. But it was not out of any disrespect for Ethan Ralph. I've been an Ethan Ralph supporter for many years, so I'm sorry to him that he kind of took it personally. It was just a joke that I didn't want to go for optics. When in reality, it's kind of too hard to travel right now.
All right, all right. So this all started around you.
Can Kinoshé tweet that out? Thank you.
Kinoshé, I'm sure you're watching it, buddy. Do what the man asks. So this all started around your announcement of going to Ralphomania. It's like, it felt like you announced you were going to Ralphomania and then it all dropped, which, I think that's exactly what happened. Which led many...
I knew it was coming. Well, I knew the sexting drop was coming out for like 2 weeks before it actually came out. So it's like, when I was tweeting about Ralphomania, I already knew like when it was gonna drop.
Damn.
So...
All right, so Bill, because of like the timing, people kind of think this is like a gay op, and some people wouldn't put it past you to, I guess, create like this like fake thing to like get attention for an event like that. But this isn't fake at all. This is all real. This is all real allegations.
Yeah, I don't need to create fake stuff for attention.
All right, all right.
I can get attention doing anything, Michael.
Yeah, true. You are, actually, we'll get to that later, but I was gonna go on to a tangent there. But, so how many people have accused you of doing things? Do you know, is there like a number?
I would like to know the specific number. I truly would. I hear it's 28. Keemstar defamed me by saying it's 50. I don't believe either. If I had to guess, maybe it's around 12. I don't know. Like, I would like the comprehensive list of all the girls that have claimed that they've sexted with me for multiple reasons, just to make sure that, like there's no stolen valor, obviously, and just to see like, oh, maybe there's one or two that I know I've sexted with that haven't kind of tarnished my name and came out, which that would be interesting too. So I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. If I had to guess, maybe 12 to 15, but it could be higher, it could be lower. I honestly don't know. I haven't really seen a lot of the coverage since before I came back, honestly. So it's like, I don't even know a lot of the time what has even been said. So that's why, like, when I join these streams, sometimes I have to like ask questions to see like what they know, because I don't know what has been said even.
So your relationship with Keemstar, that's not looking, I guess, too good right now. You kind of just said he defamed you, so I'm assuming your relationship with him, it's not the best right now. Are you there? Salvo? Am I still?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, now I can. All right. I didn't know if my
Sorry
internet
about
just
that.
shit the bed. No, it's fine.
Yeah. But I'm gonna hold off my opinion on Keemstar. It seems like he's distancing himself from me, which is very funny.
All right. So for the allegations that you have been receiving, these range from my understanding from sexting to all the way to like abuse and like sexual assault stuff. Is that true? Did anything happen without consent, or was it all consensual?
Heard about any abuse or sexual assault. There has never been abuse or sexual assault.
Didn't somebody say something about like you put like somebody's toe in your mouth without consent or something?
Without consent, I would argue that there is excessive consent with Babs from the moment she wanted to hook up. So.
All right, so this is the Babs girl, right? So people are telling me specifically to ask you about that. So what's that whole story? Salvo?
Oh, you're not hearing me. I think it's on you, Michael.
No, I can hear you now. Yeah.
I think it's on your end that you can't hear me, that I keep cutting out. I have perfect connection. So you asked about Babs. What's the Babs story? She came to meet Edwin, and she consented to a threesome that she initiated. So
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole fucking story.
Because, you see, when I was originally told, well, it was, like, insane. It's like, I was told you were, like, in a car, you were driving it, you were jerking off, you had this girl's, like, foot in your mouth, and this was all happening while you were driving the car. So none of that is real. That's all fake.
No, she put her foot in my mouth.
She did. Were you driving at this time? Because that's like the part that I can't get out of my head, that you were driving while this all happened.
Yeah.
And you were jerking off?
My dick was out. I wasn't jerking off.
All right, so it was out, but you weren't jerking off.
But like Michael, it was like above and beyond consensual. So it's
All
like
right.
if she wants to come out and just tell sex tales about me, I mean that's her prerogative. But like it was never anything malicious or dangerous for her. Absolutely not.
All right. That's I was just told, I'm like, there's no way that's real. But
it is. Well, again, I'm a very honest person,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to put her feet in my mouth as I was driving, because it was all very consensual. So I let her do that.
that's very interesting, especially since it's consensual. So that's kind of funny, actually. Now I was on stream with Chris Denark. I know you're a big fan of him. I was on stream with him the other night, and he was in denial about the fact that you had sex with Abby Blackbird. Is that true? Did that happen, Salvo?
I did not have sex. I did not have sex with Abby Blackbird.
So that's not real.
Never had sex with Abby Blackbird.
So Chris,
It's not real. It's not.
So Chris Denark, he could sleep peacefully at night knowing that that's not real. All right, that's good to know. One thing I heard was you jerked off in Keemstar's house / Brantley's room. What's the deal with that?
Probably. I don't know. I spent a bunch of time over there. Probably jerked off once or twice. Who cares?
Was it in like Brantley's room though? That was something I remember hearing.
Yeah, and I wiped my shit up with her clothes.
Wait, say that again?
I said I wiped my cum up with her fucking dressing.
Wait! You wiped your cum with her clothes?
Yeah.
Holy
They
shit.
don't have toilet paper in that house.
Is that known? Is that like a new drop? I never heard that yet.
Yeah, that's new. That's an Alberto exclusive.
Alberto exclusive. Clip that, Kino Shay. Clip that. Jeez. That's insane, man. Okay, so we did. Is there anything else there before we keep going on? 'Cause I just have a bunch of like questions written out that I like prepared last night.
No, I mean, there's all this attention on all my sex life, even if it's all consensual. So I'm happy to talk about it.
All right. So there's some of your like, I guess, fetishes that kind of got out there. The piss one, that's like the one everybody's kind of harping on. Because it's like the more like silly one, and it is also kind of just funny. You're just having like these girls like drink their own piss and like send you videos. Like that's kind of funny. But one thing people
It was one girl.
One girl.
It was one girl, Michael.
Just one. Okay.
One girl with the piss.
Okay.
Maybe two. No, I think there was two pisses, but like
Two.
they were all about the piss. I mean, like is it out there that Clara would also send me her pissing almost every day?
What's the deal with Clara actually? Because that's like a late thing. That's like the last thing I put in my docket. I put that in there this morning. What's going on with Clara?
Yeah. So what about Clara? What do you mean? What about Clara?
No, I don't know like the whole story with her. What's the lore, Salvo? What's the full story with Clara? I know like nothing about her, other than she's like one of your like
She's a
fans.
groupie.
She's a groupie.
She's a groupie. Yeah.
What has she like accused you of, or has she said anything, or what's going on there?
She accused me. It's so funny. She accused me of being in love with me.
All right, and that's it.
I mean, that's all that she said. She posted a bunch of screenshots basically of her confessing her love for me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just a groupie. So I don't know like what I was saying, but it's like, it's also funny. She would send me videos of her pissing. She would send me videos of her and Ryan Morse sexting all the time. So it's like, there's a lot of like other nefarious actors in this, and I'm really sick and tired of me being painted like this when like a lot of manipulation and mind games are going down behind the scenes.
Has this been very stressful for you? Have you been like losing sleep or any of that?
No, it hasn't been. No, it hasn't been stressful for me because nothing changed in my personal life. My wife and I were always going down this path, and now I have a clean slate and no skeletons in my closet. And I feel kind of free.
Like the Kanye song. So that is real. You and your wife are getting a divorce over this, but what you're saying is this was inevitable. It's gonna happen anyways, so it doesn't matter. Is that what you're saying?
We've been getting a divorce for about like a year.
Oh, so it's not really like, I guess, cheating on your wife because it was over anyways.
Well, I can't. Like I don't want to put a label on it. I did embarrass her because
Mhm.
obviously all this came out. So it's like, you guys can put the labels on things. I've never put the labels on literally anything. But I regret that like I embarrassed her. But it's like I mean, getting a divorce for like a year. It's
All
been like
right.
something like we've talked about literally before our wedding separating. So
All right. So, okay. So there we go. So that's the wife situation. So I want to go back to, I was kind of going towards this, but then we kind of got off track with, I think, Clara and this. So, there's like the piss stuff.
yeah.
But one thing people seem to have issue with is like the age play stuff. What was going on specifically there?
Yeah. The age play stuff is also funny, and it's completely angled into obviously Salvo. Maya brought that up to me out of the blue,
Mhm.
and in the back of my head, I always think everything is bait. So like when she brought that up to me, I was like, this bitch is crazy. I know what this is. Eventually, she's gonna try to get me like I'm a fucking pedophile because she's crazy. So when she brought that up to me, Alberto, I immediately started to ask her a whole bunch of questions on it to make sure that she was the one that was into that. And it's pretty apparent by the truth of it all. However, one of the things that I learned through all this is I need to start collecting every fucking screenshot of every conversation I have. I was always under the impression that all these women knew what it was. So I didn't feel like I needed to save any messages. That's my only regret there.
Mhm.
Not into age play, and it was 100% brought up by Maya, and we had one conversation on it where I was trying to get the details of specifically what she was into because it was kind of fucking crazy,
Mhm.
and never extended after that.
All right. So because I feel like people are gonna try to, be like, wow, you went after flamenco, but you're into the same stuff. But that's not true. You're not into that stuff. And you still hate flamenco. You still don't like that guy at all. Is that fair to say?
I don't like flamenco. Sure,
Mhm.
I don't like flamenco. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't hate the guy, right?
mhm.
But I don't like him.
All right. I also saw Ralph tweeted something saying you said something about having sex with kids. What's the deal with that?
Having sex with kids. I don't know if I've ever tweeted about having sex with kids. I've never had sex with a kid.
Well, that's what Ralph said. He said
Or
something. Let's see if I can pull up the tweet. I didn't know if he was
yeah.
like referring to
Well,
something. Did you like
I don't
make
think
like a joke on a
I
stream
don't
or
even,
something?
oh, I think yesterday Flamenco asked me because he was trying to do an own if I have sex with kids, and I go, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that was about it.
Because yeah, so Ethan Ralph tweeted out yesterday at 4:30 p.m. 4:40 p.m. Salvo's on air joking about raping kids now. I'd say the ship has sailed. That's what he tweeted out
Well, here's the
yesterday.
thing. I would hope. Well, see, Ethan Ralph had his feelings hurt because I made the joke about Ralphomania, but I hope that Ethan can cool off and more logical brains will prevail with him. Hopefully.
All right. I see tipster in chat. He's saying this is like the only like non super chat message I plan to be reading. He has now said he and his wife talked about separating before they even got married twice, yet no one pushes him on that point. How does that even make sense? You got a response there for Tipster News?
Tipster's asked. He Well, I think the response is to the hosts who aren't pushing me on it. I don't know if that was directed at me, Alberto.
Or
I'm
is that
happy to
directed at
talk
me?
about my wife's.
Maybe I misread
I'm
it. I
happy to
don't
talk
know.
about, I'm happy to talk about my wife's divorce if it makes Tipster happy, though. I don't know.
If you want to go into it, it's all up to you, man.
My wife and I have been together for 10 years.
Mhm.
We've known each other since we've been children. We've been through a lot of traumatic things together. We will always have an immense bond and strong connection, probably forever with each other. Um, and, we've been together for so long. We're now in our late 20s. People kind of grow apart naturally. And we've been at a crossroads for over a year now. But our strong connection and bond and a decade together kind of kept us together. But we always knew that probably have to move on from each other.
All right, all right. Okay, I'm gonna get you a few of these super chats real quick. Tug, Tug is Ralph's dog that recently died, so hilarious super chat name. Did you see Ralph's reaction to you dropping out? Have you seen his tape in the Memphis Micro? Can you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5-1?
Is that for me?
Yeah, it's for you. It's for you.
I didn't see any of the reaction from Ralph. I heard that he was mad, but it was clearly a joke. Of the reason I was dropping out of Ralphomania was not because of optics. It was funny to claim that it was for optics.
Yeah, that was
dropping
funny.
out.
That was the issue. That was the
dropping-
optical issue you were having. It wasn't all of this. It was Ralphomania.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the joke. I dropped out because it's like I can't swing a trip right now. I'm kind of,
You're in a
Dealing
tough.
with other things.
You're in a jam. Tug again for 10. Why did Flamenco really take his hiatus? The public deserves to know because he's lying to his remaining 87 fans.
because he's in a lawsuit.
In a lawsuit?
He's being sued by a 14-year-old girl.
Is that real, or is this like a bit?
That's real.
That's real. Do you have like evidence
Yep.
to show like court documents that you could show on stream or on Twitter soon?
Nicholas Diorio has the recorded call that he wasn't supposed to record with Flamenco.
No way! You're fucking with us. No way.
No, I'm not. No.
That's real,
Yep.
bro. No, that's not my claim. That's Salvo's claim. But didn't like Nick Diorio kind of hint at it recently or something? Or
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, Michael. How do you not know he's joking? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not claiming that's what Salvo's claiming, but Navert for 5, manipulation and mind games. Sounds like Flam 2.0. Can we get an Never P in chat for pretty girl? LMAO. Yeah, Nick should release a
Pretty
call.
girl's
That's
a
real.
good compliment. I like pretty girls, and if there's pretty girls being pretty girls, I'm gonna call them pretty girls. So fucking what?
Yeah, real. Okay, so let's get back on track with my my Docker questions. If you guys want to send in more super chats, you can. So what do you think about Xylee? Because I tried watching a bit of her stream last night in preparation for this. What's going on with Xylee? Like, what is your overall feelings towards her?
I think she sucks as a streamer. I think as a person, I think she's fine.
All right. I heard. Okay, we already did the wife thing. You already went over it. I heard you on Tommy C say you had impulse control. Can you go like more into that and how it's like affected your life or anything?
I just have impulse control. From a kid to a teenager to an adult, I have impulse control. I don't know, like it's I just have impulse control. I like doing fun and fun things. I don't know.
You've talked.
Go
Go on.
Yeah. Go on. No,
No,
go on.
you gone.
I don't know. I just have impulse control. That's something that I'm aware of. Drugs and sex have always been something that's hard to not give into the impulse sometimes.
What type of drugs are we talking? Like just like weed, or we going like cocaine, or if you want to go into that?
No,
that
I mean just like, not so much marijuana. That's I don't know. I mean cocaine and speed and things like that over the years.
Have you ever done it like on stream or anything, or are you clean from that stuff right now? What's going
No.
on? Never on stream.
I've been clean from all drugs for about 2 years.
Oh, that's good,
But
man. That's
in the
good.
past,
In the past, you've done it. All right.
for sure, yeah.
All right. A lot of critics have pointed out to. So this is like what Kristen Nark wanted me to bring up, is the doxing debate. So a lot of critics have pointed to times you've engaged in doxing, which many view as unethical, or they've claimed you have engaged in doxing. Have you doxed people?
I would claim all I've done is say Kristen Ark's first and last name, and then give Parking Tiger's first and last name. That's it.
Would you not? So you don't consider that doxing then?
I'm not in the business of considering things and putting labels on specific things. Other people can do that. I don't think it's a big deal to give Kristen Ark's first and last name at all, and definitely not Parking Tiger's first and last name.
So, okay, so you don't consider it doxing, or do you just like not care about like doxing? Like you're just like indifferent to it. You don't think it's like that big of a deal? Because a lot of people would consider that doxing, and they wouldn't, like support that.
Yeah, I understand. I think in my head, there's a difference between giving out someone's address and phone number and family information, and then giving out someone's first name.
So you're willing to make the distinction. So like you would say they're both like doxing, but you think one's obviously like one's not like kind of pointless and doesn't matter, and one is very different, right?
Well, I don't know if I want to call one pointless and doesn't matter. I can just make the distinction between a first name and then an address docs, a phone number docs, a family member's docs. Sure.
Is it true you were trying to like you lied to Kristen Ark and said you were going to remove it from the stream but never did? Is that real?
I was going to remove it, and then he started to just freak out at me for not doing quick enough, so I said, fuck you.
What is your deal with Kristen Ark? Why don't you like him?
I backed him up. I was a really good friend with him when he worked on the Keemstar show.
Mm-hmm.
After every single show, he would like beat himself up, and like I would have like heart-to-heart honest discussions with him, and like really try to bring him back into like a good headspace. And then when Keemstar and Brantley start to trash me, he trashes me with them, and say what you want, but like that's something that like immediately I can see in another man and make the decision to not like him for that.
Okay, so it's just like a personal grievance. Why? So is that why you call him Chris the Rat? Is that where that comes from?
He's a rat, yeah.
He's a rat. All right. Hold on. Let me see. Where are we? Okay, yeah, we went over that. Sorry, I heard on Kristen Ark's show last night you're planning on going to the Keemstar show studio today. I'm assuming after the stream.
Yeah.
Is that true? Are like you invited? You're invited.
Yeah.
And so
I'm invited.
And Keemstar was lying when he said you weren't.
Yeah, Keemstar's a liar.
The liar. I see Chris in chat. He said, in response to what you said, which I thank you for, and I tried to put middle ground. I didn't trash you during that. Dude, your mind is so warped. What is your response to Chris there?
Chris is legit retarded. I mean, he's legit like he's brain dead. He gets on his streams and say a bunch of words, but like nothing ever of substance or meaning. He's really hard to watch. He's really hard to like really understand. And like if you spend any time with him like in real life, you'll know within 30 seconds he's just like a different breed of a person, and all you can do is kind of feel pity for him.
All right. If you want, we can like let him call in once we're done with all the questions. If like you guys both want to do that, it's up to you guys. Though.
I'm willing to talk to Kristen Ark at the end. I want to talk to you, Alberto. All
right.
I pick people very specifically to grant these interviews too. So
thank you for giving me the Salvo exclusive details, like you wiped your cum on Brantley's clothing. Thank you for the exclusive details.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
I know.
That was a joke.
But they're gonna clip that. They're gonna run with it.
Kino Shea already clipped it. I don't mind jokes being out there. I don't mind misinformation being out there. It's all part of the fun of it. But that was a joke.
Hold on. Did he actually already clip that? Yeah, he did clip that. That's awesome. Okay, let me pull up my docket again. And let's continue this. Okay, so what's the deal with the lawsuit with you and Keemstar?
I can't talk about it. I think
can't talk about it at all.
Suing me for I'm in a lawsuit with him. He's suing me for $20,000.
And like you don't know why, or
He claims it's because I broke an NDA that he forged my signature on. So it's kind of funny.
He forged your signature? Is that your claim?
Yeah, he admitted to forging my. No, it's not a claim. He admitted to forging my signature on Tommy C this week.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
All right. Are you? I think Tommy C asked you this question. Are you not like worried about the lawsuit, because like those can get pretty expensive?
Not worried about it.
All right. So what's going on with the Salvo news team? Like what's the deal
disbanded.
there?
Bunch
Disbanded.
of rats. Bunch of rats. Disbanded.
Can you go more into detail there? I'm not like fully caught up with the Salvo news team.
You said, what's the deal? It's disbanded. I don't know. I don't really have any communication with any of them.
Well, what was like the falling out? Was it they all just like turned on you and that was it?
What was the falling out? They curated all the girls.
They
come out.
So they worked against you, is what you're saying. They worked against you.
Well, again, I'm like, you can put like labels on specifically what they did. All I know is that Ryan and Clara and Luke and Shadow Humor and CJ Brown, they all gathered girls together in a very safe space. They provided all these girls to come out, and they organized together with other people a video and a stream, and made sure all the information was there. So yeah.
All right, so you do not like CJ Brown. I don't know too much about him. People were like telling me. I think I checked out his stream for a few minutes. What is your thoughts on CJ Brown?
He's gonna have severe consequences until the day he dies.
Jeez. So that's all you got to say about him? Do you want to go more into detail with that, or?
No, he's just gonna have severe consequences.
Just severe consequences. All right. What thing that people are? Actually, let's go with this question first. Do you plan on having like a bad guy arc or doing something similar to Ralph? Do you think do you think your like career's over, or like what do you think's gonna happen from here on out?
I don't plan on having any specific arc. I don't have any premeditated arc character attributes that I want to kind of show to portray myself as a bad or a good guy. I let this story simmer for about 10 days before I said anything, and I just thought that it was time to come back. I don't think I did anything wrong, truthfully. I think, at a moral level, I understand. I don't really care that any of these women came out. Is my career dead? Well, that's up to the audience to decide. I've been doing bullshitting around on the internet for long time, and I'll be doing it if 500 people watch, or if 5 people watch, or if 50 people watch. But Alberto, I'm very confident that I am who I am.
All right, because I heard I think it was Chris. He was saying something like, "You're gonna become like the new Brit Bong," or I haven't seen people like say stuff like that. So you're not gonna go down that.
Michael.
What's
You
up?
need to stop listening to what Chris Thenark is saying. I really mean that. It's like, I don't really call Chris Thenark brain dead and so dumb and a nobody for fucking jest. He really is. So it's like, it doesn't matter what Chris Thenark says. Anybody.
Well, he's your former like associate, so I think it's important to like bring up what he's saying for this interview.
Really? I disagree. Chris Thenark is only known because I convinced Keemstar to hire him. And we all know that he sucked at that job, and he sucked at streaming, and he really has no original opinion. He really doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about ever. So it's like, you continuing to bring up what Chris Thenark says, it's a bad look for you, and he's been wrong about everything ever.
Well, that's just what he said. I just wanted to bring it up because I just thought it was like an interesting thing he said. I wanted, your response to it. What's the worst thing people have been saying about you that like upset you the most?
It never upset me what any of you guys ever say about me.
Never. You haven't lost sleep or anything?
No, everyone's been doing this about me at a smaller scale, at a big scale at times for over a year now. So they just moved on to the sex pest stuff, which is the flavor of the week. But them trying to dissect me and to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, they've always been doing that.
All right. So you don't care that apparently people have been telling me the Red Bar community hates you now. So you don't care at all. It doesn't affect you. You don't give a shit.
The same Red Bar guys that hate me now have always hated me.
They've always hated you.
Yeah.
All right. We already talked about CJ Brown. Do you regret anything, or do you think people are just throwing like your personal life out there to hurt you? And like you don't care what you did in your personal life.
These guys have every right to come out with any information that's part of the game. I was a willing participant in sexting, and from the first moment I sexted, obviously it was always going to come out. So Ryan and Clara and all these people that want to come out and tell their experience with me, I can't control it. I don't care. It's the name of the game. What was your question?
Yeah, so do you regret doing any of this, or do you think people are just throwing your personal life out there just to fuck with you, and like you don't regret like doing it per se? Like you don't regret like say the actions?
I don't regret. Well, I don't regret. I think it's a little more nuanced there. I don't I regret kind of trusting people. Consensual sexting between adults. I don't know. I mean, that would be weird to kind of regret that. I regret kind of trusting people. And if they're just throwing my personal life out there to fuck with me, I don't know. I mean, they're throwing it out there for a reason, but that's their prerogative to do so. So,
all right. If Chris is still here, we'll let him call in a few minutes. I want to get through some of these more super chats we heard. Bo Archer for 5. Any top or bottom preferences or preference?
Top or bottom preferences?
Yeah.
I think if I had to pick, I'd probably do top.
You're a top, or are you like a switch? This is so terrible. This is horrible.
No, I'm a top. I'm a top, bro. I'm a top.
All right. Fucking Pod Awful. He's been asking me about you having him mail his blood. What's going on there? I know he's just joking, but I think he wants a response out of you. He keeps tweeting this at me.
Yeah, Jesse's got good blood. Jesse's got good blood.
What do you do with the blood? Do you drink it? Do you like rub it on like your skin? What's going on with Jesse's blood?
Jesse's blood, I just been storing it.
He's been storing it. All right. For CJ Man for 5, Ralph suggested that Salvo didn't have the money to go to the wrestling trip. Ralph said Fireball was garbage program without him. What do you think about what Ralph is alleging there?
Ralph's awesome. I think he's very funny.
Think he's very funny. All right, Dr. French Fries for 10.
Yeah.
Salvo, will Mike David make you his special project this week?
He might. He might make me his special project. I feel like I'm too small for him to talk about. But if he does, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. I don't know how to say this guy's name. For 2, why is Salvo keeping Flam's mom info a secret?
What's the Flam's mom's secret?
I don't know. That's just what he said. It's not me. For $2, why is Salvo keeping Flam's mom info a secret? And then
I don't know. Like Flam's mom's secret. I don't know.
Dr. French Fries for 2. Hey Salvo, Red Bar's watching. Are they like streaming this? I'm not too familiar with Red Bar. Like it's like a podcast or something that you're like you and Dalton are like a fan of.
Yeah.
Or do you like
It's
Dalton?
a show. Yeah. I like Dalton.
Like Dalton. All right. So I guess this is like my final question I had written down, and from here, if you want to like monologue about stuff, you can. Then I'll try to get Chris the Narc to call in. But were you unironically or ironically hitting on Keffels and Nick Fuentes?
Very unironic.
Unironic for both of them, or just for Keffels, or what's going on? Hold on. Take your time.
I I think it was more ironic to hit on Keffels than Nick Fuentes. Nick's a cute little fucking cutie.
He's a. Oh my god. All right.
Nick Fuentes is cuter than Keffels.
All right, there you go. There's the official Salvo Pancakes stance. That Nick Fuentes is cuter than Keffels, and don't clip that out of context, please. All right, so I'm out of questions here. We kind of went through everything. So do you want to like go on like a monologue for a second to just like talk about whatever, or I don't.
Oh
know
my
where to go
god,
from
I
here.
have I don't really have anything else to say. That's all you got, Alberti?
That is. I tried to prepare this last night.
What more can I say? I mean, like, what more can I say? It's what's out there is out there.
Mhm.
Everyone else can make the opinion on it. I'm not in the business of convincing anybody of anything. So everybody has their own agency to make any decision that they want to come to, any conclusion that they want to come to. Everyone's always welcome to come to my channel to watch for pure entertainment. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else there is to kind of say. I think I've owned everything, and I've given my story, and it's all I can do.
All right. So what do you think about who do you think's had the best coverage, and who do you think's had the worst coverage on this whole situation?
Well, I haven't watched any coverage of it. I don't usually watch commentary shit unless I have like an interest on kind of picking at them. If I had to guess, I feel like Chris, Xylee, Tipster had the worst coverage. The Keemstar Show had awful coverage. Relying on callers as usual because neither of them can carry any show. If I had to guess who had the best coverage, maybe Tommy C. But I haven't watched anything. But usually all the commentary streams are always the worst of the worst coverage unless I go live.
So do you like Augie's coverage or no?
I didn't watch Augie's coverage. If I had to guess, it probably was better than all the people that I mentioned. But I probably would consider it shit.
So you don't think anybody's had like great coverage? Like there's nobody you'd point to be like, this is the guy with the best coverage on the whole situation.
I haven't watched any of it. I'm kind of just
watched?
going off past performances by these people.
It's going on past performances. All right. So I want to go back to the doxing thing for a second because I remembered something I wanted to bring up. Because you were mad at AC when he showed your old YouTube channel or whatever. But then earlier you were defending, I want to say maybe not defending, but you were saying you don't think you saying Chris's first and last name was that big of a deal. What is your response to critics who are saying that type of stuff?
Yeah, so when AC had Slug on his stream and Slug gave my first and last name, well, one, I left all those old ass YouTube videos up because I didn't care what was in them, including my first and last name. If I truly cared about my first and last name, I wouldn't be in, for example, the Red Bar Facebook group with my first and last name. I wouldn't have kept YouTube videos up with my first and last name. But when AC did that, I saw it as an opportunity to try to get everyone's opinion on if they were okay with somebody giving first and last names. And the consensus was kind of like AC shouldn't have had Slug on, but he can't control it. And a first and last name is just a first and last name. And everyone kind of had that opinion. But of course, I'm Salvo Pancakes. So when I give a first and last name, it is a little more explosive.
All right. That's it. That's an interesting take, I guess. Tug for 5, Salvo, Keffels, smash or pass?
Keffels, smash.
Nick Fuentes.
Smash.
Thank you for that horrible super chat. And then Goggles for 2, Salvo, say pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
There you go. Alberto, ask him if he would. No, I'm not asking him that. I was just like reading the chat. I'm not fucking asking that question. All right, I'm gonna try to. Where the fuck's Chris? I thought Chris was gonna call in. I guess he's not. He's just playing Destiny 2 now. If is Tipster still in that chat? Does he want to call in, or do you not even want to talk to Tipster?
I'll talk to anybody except who I consider unauthorized at the time.
And who would that be?
Well, it depends who joined. I'll talk to Tipster, Chris, You ask, and I'll let you know if they're unauthorized or not.
All right. I'm trying to see. I don't think anybody's really on. It's pretty early. You chose a pretty early time.
I'm doing the gauntlet. Yeah.
Doing the gauntlet. You're making sure I'm up early to do these streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go through everything. All right. I think we got to all the super chats. Oh, Chris said he wouldn't. All right. What's the point of this interview? Just to clarify things. Have I gone over all the big allegations? Is there anything I'm like missing or anything?
I don't know. You tell me, Michael. What are people saying?
I don't know, Salvo. I think we hit all the big things. I think we got to the piss drinking, the age play stuff. We got to the foot driving in car while jerking off. We talked about the Babs girl.
Yeah.
We talked about All right, I guess let's talk about this old clip. There's an old clip of you talking about like sexting scandals, that you were pro sexting the whole time. Do you think that clip's funny in hindsight, or?
It's the truth. I have the clip that you're referring to is from the spring, where I said more people in this RFC community should be sexting, and I said Augie, Diorio, and Tipster, and I stand by that.
Stand by that. All right.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, I think we're done here. I guess. I hope this was a decent interview. I don't know. I was expecting you to also kind of go on like a long tangent, like a long monologue about like how you felt about things or certain people. Bring Flam on.
I mean, Flam is authorized individual, so he can come on.
He isn't authorized. I don't think he's up though. I wasn't like really planning for Collins. I
That's
don't
okay,
know.
Michael.
I feel like I'm letting people down.
I
feel like I'm letting people down. I wanted to do a longer show, but
well, you should have been more prepared.
I don't know. I did a bunch of questions. I got a bunch of questions written down. I didn't expect us to blow through them all so fast. I guess I actually
you gotta ask follow-up questions to my responses.
I was.
You ask a question, I answer it. You gotta ask a follow-up to my response, maybe.
All right. Here's a good question for you, Salvo. What do you think about what are you gonna do, Cozy? Are you gonna go to Cozy like Ralph was wanting you to, or are you gonna stay on YouTube?
I like YouTube.
You like YouTube? You're not going to Cozy TV?
No, I like my YouTube channel.
You're not going to Cozy. All right. Van Luke for 7. Some people have twisted something Salvo said about me last night. Said last night to me, and we are now alleging that me and Salvo were flirting in DMs. Salvo, can you please clear that up, that didn't happen?
Van Luke, we are not flirting in DMs. She's a beautiful, beautiful exotic woman, and I went on her stream last night, and I could tell the vibes that like she was enjoying our conversation, and she probably thinks I'm very charming and charismatic, and I could tell like she kind of was digging me, and it is very hard for her to admit for a lot of reasons that she might have been into me, but no, unfortunately we did not take it to the DMs. However, I'm always game.
All right. Turbo for 5. Salvo, does Alberto being cognitively under the age of consent, JF style, prevent you from having your blank out right now?
What the hell? Okay, so what does that mean?
They're saying
Salvo, does Alberto being cognitively under the age of consent, JF style, prevent you from having your blank out right now? No.
Alberto asked if he feels sad that his friendship with Willie is over. Yeah, what's going on with you and Willie, Mac?
Screenshots came out of CJ and Ryan having a conversation, and because they were quote unquote a part of the Salvo news team, I'm responsible for their conversations. In the conversation, they wanted to bring up Willie's fiance. It's a conversation that I only heard of on Tommy's stream last night. It's very understandable why Willie Mack would have a problem with that, and I do get it, but I was never a part of any conversation about doxing Willie's fiance or anything like that. And like I said, and I'll reiterate, I didn't even know what happened until I was told about it on Tommy's show.
Okay, so wait, so to make sure I get that right, so I guess Willie thought you doxed somebody. Is that what you said? Or did I just
Willie
mishear
has
that?
a problem. Willie Mack, who has a problem with me giving first and last names out multiple times, which I understand. He also brought up that CJ Brown and Ryan, aka Parking Tigers, were uh, screenshotted and shared talking about how they wanted to bring Willie's fiance or something into the conversation to try to get back at Willie or something. And Willie expressed that I've given first and last names before, and my people in the Salvo news team were caught doing this, and it's kind of ties me into a lot of that. Two separate issues there. Like I will reiterate, I didn't know those conversations were happening, and it literally until Tommy's stream. So that's kind of why Willie Mack is upset with me. I understand it. And, there is not more that can be said about that, except as I get it. But I was never a part of any kind of doxing, weird conversations about doxing with anybody. And I didn't even see that conversation until it was pointed out to me on Tommy's channel.
Okay. So, but did you answer the question? Are you sad that I guess your relationship with Willie Mack is over?
Well, I don't know if it's over until he tells me it's over. I mean, we had like a little bit of an argument yesterday, but I have arguments with a lot of people that I would consider friends still. If he doesn't want to be friends with me or have a relationship with me, I also get it, and I won't hold it against him.
All right. Is CJ Brown allowed to come in? If you guys can get CJ Brown on for a second, we can bring him in here. If he's like available right now.
So CJ or Alberto, CJ is unfortunately an unauthorized individual.
Why is he unauthorized?
He's unauthorized because he has like a world of pain against him that he will face, and it will be counterproductive for my pain on him to have a conversation with him on stream.
So that's why you're not gonna talk to him?
He's unauthorized right now.
He's unauthorized. So what's he got to do to become authorized? Because you see, Flamenco is authorized, but he is not. What does he have to change to become authorized?
Oh, CJ Brown? Oh, he might always be unauthorized.
There's nothing that he could ever do to change your mind.
To become an authorized individual?
Yeah.
No. I mean, not right now.
Is Smaggle unauthorized?
Smaggle is unauthorized. He's an unauthorized individual as well.
All right. Wonderful Galaxy. This is, I think, an interesting point that I think I was trying to get to earlier. Salvo doesn't consider first name as docs. Willie does. Willie thought Salvo created a group of doctors. It felt comfortable to docs. Is that a... Maybe not that last part, but I think that first part is kind of what you were saying earlier. Would you consider the Salvo news team a group of doxers, or do you think that's like an unfair...
No, I do think that's an unfair thing. Yeah.
All right. So can you explain more into that?
I wouldn't consider them a group of doxers. I've never actually seen them dox anybody. They talked about wanting to bring Willie Mack's fiance into it, but I've never actively see them dox. So that's why I would consider them a group of non-doxers.
All right. Do you have a sex tape? That's what Thoughts and Opinions wants to know.
No, I don't have a sex tape. I never have recorded during sex. Maybe there's like a jerk off video out there or something. That would be interesting, but never like a sex tape.
Wait, what do you mean that'd be interesting? How do you not know if there's a video of you jerking off? How do you not know that?
Well, I think it would matter if the girl wanted to screenshot and screen record revenge porn. So that'd be interesting, but no tapes.
Tapes. Is Chad King authorized?
Yes, he is authorized.
All right. Well, I'm not bringing him on, so. Okay, I guess we got, I guess this is the final super chat question. Salvo, any plans to update your Patreon? I guess we can use that as a segue to talk about, I guess, the future of, like, your career or whatever, what you plan to do going forward, and then I guess we could wrap this up.
Any updates on updating my Patreon?
Yeah,
I think once I go back to once I go back to creating stuff, sure, yeah, which I think will be before the end of the month.
All right, so, but let's go more into that. When are you going to be returning? How are you going to do it? Are you going to do a video? Are you going to do like a big expose stream? Are you gonna do like a big response stream?
I have nothing to. I have nothing to expose. I'll probably go live on my channel and see what happens.
Just gonna see what happens. When are you gonna do that? Is this gonna be in a in like a month, in a week? When are you coming back? Are you gonna wait for the lawsuit to be over?
I don't know if I have a specific idea. It would be fun to come back for like a Valentine's special and talk about it all.
All right. People want me to bring on a guest, but there's no way for me to bring on a guest with the Discord server we're in. I don't know how I would do that. Pod Awful never even said he wanted to come on. He asked if he was authorized to share the video of you jerking off.
I don't know if he has a video. I would say that is unauthorized.
That's unauthorized. And somebody said, didn't he talk to Pod
Yeah.
Awful like yesterday?
I don't think I talked to Pod Awful yesterday.
Well, if he wants to, I guess, come
But,
on
I mean,
for a second.
Pod Awful is authorized. If Jesse wants to come on, he is authorized technically.
All right, if he wants to come on for a second, he can post his Discord in the chat, and I'll add him real quick, and we can bring him on. And, yeah, we can go from there. We had a lot of viewers today. We had how many? We peaked at like 180. Thank you for showing up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. He says he has it. I don't know if that means... What does that mean? He has the video of you jerking off, or he has, like, my Discord? I don't know what that means.
I think he's claiming that he has a video of me jerking off, which at this point, I don't know if I would really care because I don't really have anything to be ashamed of. I have a big, fat, juicy cock, and I come a lot.
How many inches?
It's probably, depending on how hot the situation is, it's anywhere from like 6 to like probably a little over, like 6/3. No, 6'3/4, whatever that is. Like well over 6.5, but like between 7 and 1/4. But like the kicker is like I'm so thick. I'm so fucking thick and juicy.
All right. Okay, I just added him on Discord. If he accepts it, I'll bring him in. Or well, I'll create like a private group call real quick. I'll add him. We'll add a few other people. If they answer, we can talk for a few minutes. Then we can wrap it up from here.
Well, I have to authorize them.
Oh yeah, of course. We'll get the Salvo authorization. Okay, we're just waiting for Jesse to accept it. I'm assuming he got it. Pod Awful. Yes, his outgoing friend request. So why you can just like call him directly from here. Hello. No, I can't. Jesse, you gotta accept me real quick. I'm Mihalis. I have the anime Blue Girl PFP. That's my thing on Discord. Let's fucking go, dude. Look at you. Thank you, Anton. Thank you. Drama work. We've seen Salvo's dick. It's less than 3 inches. I don't know if that's real or not. Let's see. Is there no way for me to tell if that's real? Well, it doesn't have the check
It's
mark.
not real.
So it doesn't have. It's not.
It doesn't have the check mark.
Now he's saying I don't have anything. Bruh. Well, I sent you the friend request. It says we're in mutual servers. I don't know. I guess we're not gonna get him in then. I can't get him to accept the friend request. Hey, wait, Salvo,
That's okay.
Wait, Salvo, aren't you friends with him? No, that's your old Discord account. Never mind. I was gonna say you can.
Yeah.
Actually, why don't what we can do, Salvo? Why don't we can extend this for another 10 minutes or so?
Why don't you just post the Discord server link in your chat and he can click and join?
Well, you see, this is like a private server, so I'm gonna make a throwaway real quick with no text channel.
You're making a whole server right now?
It's gonna take 2 seconds.
And I gotta join that server too?
Yeah, you do. It's gonna take 1 second to do. All right. Call. I should have prepared this one. I didn't think we were gonna be doing call-ins. All right, hold on. I'm gonna send this to you real quick. Okay, I'm gonna send this to Salvo. I'm gonna send this to you guys, and you guys can join the server. This is such a shit show. Fuck. Why is this such a shit show today, chat? And wait, is it not gonna let me post the thing now? It's not letting me share the server. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, this is such a shit show. Hold on, chat. Let me see if I can save the stream real quick. Hold on. Is this an interview or a circle jerk? This is just me asking questions. This is me just trying to get him to clarify shit. Here we go. Okay, now it looks like it's gonna let me share it. Alright, let's see. There we go. Jesse just added me. Okay, we got the server going. We're gonna have Jesse in here in a second. And it should be all good. Should be all good in 1 second. You're doing fine. Thank you. Thank you. Jesse, join our general chat. I see you're in the server. Let me get Salvo in here. Where did Salvo go? Ralph's gonna roast you for this? How's he gonna roast me for this? What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Jesse?
Yes, hello.
What's up? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Where's Salvo?
I'm getting him in here. I'm getting in here. I think he left my previous server. Salvo.
I didn't see a request from you at all. There was nothing in my thing. It was weird.
Yeah, that is weird. So how you doing today? As we hold, can you just stall for me for a second as I get him in here?
I love it. You bring on the big guest, and you're like, "Do you want to just monologue? I got nothing for you."
Well, no. It's like I told him. It's like my stream. It's like I think what we'll do here is I'll bring you on. You can like have a neutral platform. You can say whatever you want. I told him I was like, I want you to kind of just like go off and like I'll ask you questions. But I think he was more so relying on me to. This is such a shit.
There's Salvo in general.
Oh, is he in general now? All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. What's up? We got this going. I'm saving the stream. What's up, Salvo?
Hello,
Right,
hello.
now you and we have to do the show for him.
Yeah, because I'm
know.
retarded.
It's like I'm giving this guy like stream of the year material, and
Seriously, I watched you give this guy a show. I watched you give that ass sailor guy a show. These are like huge. This is a huge topic. Salvo for me is trending on Twitter, so this
Same.
should be like a huge thing for people to talk about. And then both times I've seen you give this huge opportunity. The little boy you gave the opportunity to blew it.
I don't think I blew it. I think I did a good job.
No, this has been blown. Let's ask the chat.
Well, Pod
chat,
Awful, you're here now. Yeah, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. I think from what I set out to do, which was to just let him clarify things. That's all I wanted to do.
There's
give him a
nothing to
neutral.
clarify. Listen, here's what's going on. Salvo had cool guy internet sex, and everyone's really upset about it. Salvo is wrong for doing it. It is gross. Salvo, how long have you been streaming and stuff?
Salvo?
He left. He's done.
I did not leave. I am here. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, is this an authorized question?
Yeah, no. I said a year. Probably
a year.
Like,
okay, see that I thought so. So yeah, you've had a pretty fast rise, obviously, and unfortunately, and I saw this coming, and I mean that literally. I saw this coming. I'll be honest. When I first started checking out Salvo stuff, I first became aware of him. I detected in him that he's a cum guy. That he's into cum. There's just a few little I won't say what it is because it'd be too embarrassing, but I saw a few little clues that told me, oh, this is a cum guy. He wants, more than anything, he wants to cum. He's about cum. He's thinking of cum all the time. He's got to cum. And I knew, and when I found out he was married, I was like, what the fuck? I had no idea, because he certainly didn't seem like a married guy to me because he was so into cum. Much like Nick Rekieta. He's a married man, but the man, he's all he cares about is coming. And so I knew one day that Salvo's his meteoric rise, it would, there's no way he wasn't absolutely using that to have sex with e-hookers, basically. Internet dog brains.
Okay, but Pod Awful, you're claiming I blew the stream. So what's a hard-hitting question I should have asked?
Well, what are they? What's the vote? What's the vote? Are they saying you blew it?
It says it's 64 right now, 65.
64% yes?
The 65% yes, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with all right. Number one, while you're talking to me, I'm an old man. Okay,
All right.
I'm not a young, full of cum guy like Salvo.
Mm-hmm.
So when talking to me, Michael, I'm gonna need you to address me. Number one is Mr.
Okay, Mr. Pod Awful.
No. It's Mr. Medicare now.
Oh, Mr. Medicare. Okay, so Mr. Medicare.
Yes.
What question?
I took over. Just in case anybody out there doesn't know, I was passed the torch.
Yeah, I give the torch to you, Pod Awful. Medicare gave it to me. I gave it to you, Pod Awful.
He actually personally gave it to me.
Yeah, he personally sent you a hat.
Yeah, and he gave me the name on YouTube. I'm at Mr. Medicare on YouTube now.
That's awesome. But so what is the hard-hitting question for Salvo?
Well, hang on a second. Number
right,
one, you're going to address me as Mr.
Okay.
Number two, I need you to get your hair out of your eyes. I can't focus.
Okay, so Mr. Pod Awful, Mr. Medicare.
Did
What
you
is
move
your?
hair out of your
Yeah, I
eyes?
did. You can look at the stream. What?
I'm watching you on a
Yeah.
delay. It's on a delay.
Okay, there's a delay. What is the hard-hitting question for Salvo Pancakes right now?
All right. There's an obvious question
All
that
right.
nobody was asking him when I watched him on Ass Sailor's stream. I honestly didn't see all of this one, so I don't know exactly what was talked. Did you guys talk about the PP?
The P? Yeah, we talked about the P.
Yeah, you guys talked about PPing and whether or not Salvo. Did you say whether or not you're into PP?
Salvo, are you there? I think we're asking unauthorized questions.
He's jacking off.
He's in the
right now.
VC.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
talking. Your fucking retarded ass throwaway server's fucked, Alberto.
It's not the server's fault.
I've never done PP stuff. IRL.
Okay. All right. So you're going to tell me here in front of God and everybody and a child that you've never done PP stuff with anybody. Ooh, I don't think the server is that fucked up. I gotta be honest. Are you jacking off right now? 'Cause I don't know.
I'm fucking here. What are you guys talking about?
Have you done PP stuff? Yes or no with anyone ever?
No, I've never done any PP stuff. But like, if the girl's expressing to me that like she wants me to pee on her face, her pretty girl face, and I like this girl like enough that like I want to please her needs, I'll pee on her. I've never done it
You
though.
say that if you like this girl enough, but aren't you a married man? What do you mean this?
No,
girl?
I'm not married. I'm not married.
He's getting divorced. Yes, he expressed earlier.
All right, you're having a divorce. And when did you start getting divorced?
A year
We've
ago.
been like separated and contemplating divorce for like 10 months.
Oh, okay. So pretty much okay. And then when did you first start messaging these hookers?
I would say probably in the summer. Maybe
And when
like
did you
fall.
realize that you had Machiavellian type abilities to ensnare women into psychological traps that they could not, to essentially mentally rape women? When did you discover your powers?
Yeah, I'm very charismatic, and they were willing to please me, and I was willing to please them, and you know, I knew early on.
And did you ask? And now this has been brought up a lot. One of these girls, I don't remember any of their names because no one ever will. One of them did accuse you of making her eat something she said you referred to as a diarrhea burrito. Is that true?
Okay. I never heard that, and I will say that never happened. I'm very honest, Jesse. That never happened.
What about the poop sculptures? I saw somebody in chat. I forgot about the poop sculptures.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm not an animal. I have a hard line at poop. I've never talked about poop. It would make my cock so soft if I started to talk about poop.
That's good to know.
All right, would you be willing to test that theory? Would you be willing to take what's known as the poo-poo test?
Yes, of course.
Now, I don't know. Are you familiar with the pee-pee test? Something I've been trying to get Flamenco to do.
Of course, that's the only way to determine if he's a pedophile.
If he's a pedophile or not. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Salvo to take the poo-poo test. What we're going to do is we're going to show him random assortments of images while we have a camera focused on his cock, his naked cock.
Okay.
And every once in a while, one of the images will just completely randomly be doo-doo, feces, caca.
Yeah.
And if I see any movement at all in that little ding dang dong of yours,
Yeah.
then you're a poo-poo guy.
Yeah, true. Fair enough.
Will you agree to do this right now?
Yes.
Right now?
Well, we don't have to do it right now. I just want the agreement right now.
Okay, the
this is
agreement.
on the record.
I will agree to that.
Okay, camera on your penis. I get to witness it. We flash images at you.
Yeah.
Okay,
good.
and obviously I won't leak your penis, and we're not going to, because I can't do that. That's a crime.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. On Pod Awful, we will be doing the Salvo poo-poo test. Look for that. That's coming up probably in February. I'm going to say Valentine's Day.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. I'm excited for that.
Okay, Valentine's Day. Be on the lookout for that. Now, I want to address something.
Wait, before you do that, Jesse, can I get to this this one last super chat real quick?
Absolutely.
All right. Just tuned in. Sorry if this was already asked. What was the extent in your involvement with Ralphomania? Were you going there for fun, or were you planning on participating? Also, was it an outside?
Great. I was going to ask a similar question, actually. That's perfect.
All right. Also, was this an outside party that made you cancel your appearance?
At Ralphomania?
Yeah, Ralphomania.
No, it's just a lot going on to travel in about a week. But I didn't really have like any specific involvement. He kind of just wanted me to come and like take the mic and talk shit, which I would have done, but you know.
What do you think of Ethan Ralph as a human being?
Oh my god.
I think if someone's online, I only base them on if they are good behind a mic and a camera, and I think Ethan Ralph's entertaining. I don't care.
I agree with you 100% on that, actually.
I don't care about people who do online stuff, what they do behind the scenes, if they're a good human.
Is there any part of that, though, I have to ask this because we haven't done the test yet, is any part of that based on the fact that Ethan eats poo-poo and you have a kindred spirit with him?
No.
Okay, because it is confirmed he eats poo-poo despite what he said. There is video evidence of this. Now, again, I think Ethan's a great guy and a very great entertainer, and I wish him all the best in Mexico. But I think if he can make his way from Mexico while having multiple pending and lawsuits against him, criminal charges, if he can get to Woodbury, New Jersey during all of that, and while under threat of being served paperwork while he's there, to the point that he's IDing everyone who comes in so that he can dox them later if they try to serve him.
Okay.
If he can do that, why can't you show up, Salvo?
It's just not on my list of priorities, unfortunately.
All right, what if he sweetened the deal and he told you some whore from Discord would be there? Would that?
Well, that is sweetening the deal. Like if I saw her and I knew she was DTF, well, that's a different story.
Well, she's from Discord. You know she's DTF. Come on.
Well, let's make that happen. I'll be there.
All right.
Okay.
This actually goes. I gotta ask this because this is related to Ralphomania. I saw people were claiming, Salvo, you were gonna be the one to serve him. You were gonna serve Ethan Ralph the court documents. Was that true? Is this all an op? Or
Kino Shea asked me to do that, but I never said that I would. I don't think that I definitely wouldn't have done that.
Well, that's fine. I'll be there. I will be serving the papers.
All right. Did you have another thing you want to ask Pod Awful?
Well, now again, I didn't see all of this stream. What I saw of it was terrible. But
The beginning
I
was
did-
good. I kind of ran out of questions at the end, but go on.
Did you just let me ask you this. Did you just write down a bunch of questions, then autistically read them off as fast as possible?
Yeah, he didn't ask any follow-up questions to my answers or anything like that. Yeah.
Right. He didn't have like a conversation like what we've been having here back and
Correct.
forth. I'm completely unprepared. I'm just jumping in.
Correct.
I don't even really know that much about the whole scenario, but so far I would say this is all of a sudden out of nowhere become an amazing stream.
I know. I appreciate you saving my stream, Pod Awful.
Well, it's what I do. And by the way, happy to be here. Anyway, now this is continuing on from another terrible stream that I saved the other night that Salvo was on with Ass Sailor. You guys, when I was
Hold on,
here,
Pod Awful. Who did worse, me or Sailor?
you.
You think I did worse?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Although I will say this, you brought me on faster, which is the easiest way to save your show. So in that regard, you did a much smarter thing.
All right.
Anyway, I like you better, though, Michael.
Thank you, Pod
Okay.
Awful.
So, and please call me Mr.
Mr. Pod Awful.
Mr. Medic.
Yeah, Mr. Medicare.
Thank you. So, and by the way, I will be filling in that last star. We're gonna have 5 stars when I'm Mr. Medicare. So,
All right.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the Ass Sailor thing. So, you guys were talking about this as well. I saw this part where you brought up the doxing, the quote unquote doxing. Salvo, I gotta ask you. Let me start this off by saying doxing, I believe, is fake. It's like gaslighting. It's not real. What people call doxing, I would also say it's cool and fun, actually. It's funny. It's a funny thing to do. You, of course, gave out, what was the guy's name?
It was Chris the Narc, and I gave his first and last name because it pissed him off and he went crazy.
Right. What is his first and last name? If you could just remind the folks at home.
You know what? I'm going to
See, now, all right. Now, hang on. See,
I get it. I get it. I'm going to not say it though.
All right, that was the test. So if you're not willing to say it now, then you do agree with the people that what you did was wrong, whether or not it was doxing. Now, I want to be very clear. Giving out a person's name, legally speaking, and by the way, like just conceptually, is not doxing. You are a baby brain, gay, goo-goo headed retard if you think it is. We're talking to a guy right now named Michael Alberto. You think that's his username? His that's his avatar? That's just the man's name. So you meet someone on the street, you tell them your name. They're not going to steal your identity off of that. But Salvo, if you're not willing to say the name right now, then you do think it's doxing and wrong.
No, I don't think it's doxing. I don't think it's wrong. But like I already.
Okay, all right. Then just to be clear, what is your full real name?
Oh, Salvatore Grillo. It's everywhere.
Okay, so if a guy's willing to say that, if he's willing to give the same level of information as he supposedly gave out about someone else, then I'm sorry. It's just I don't think he's breaking any sort of moral code.
No, I don't think so either. And it was his first and last name, which already accidentally came out because I tried to call him and his voicemail played.
Wait,
so
his name is Christopher Rat?
Chris the Rat. Yeah, Chris the Rat. So it's like his voicemail played on my stream accidentally. And then I did the Keemstar show with him, and he flipped out about his voicemail being played. And I just wanted to piss him off and see him squirm. So I said his first and last name.
I get it.
But that's it.
That makes total sense to me. By the way, I think it's very weird that your name is Salvatore Gorilla. That's not a real name.
It is real. It is real.
That's like the name of a cartoon character or something.
Yeah.
But Salvo, you were mad. We've been over this earlier. You were mad at AC though when he revealed like your old channel or whatever.
Well, no, Alberto. What I did with AC is I just made sure that everybody gave their opinion on it, and it seemed like most people thought that it was a nothing burger. So I set the precedent. I got everyone's opinion when it happened to me months ago. and the tone is obviously very different now, which is everything in the commentary community, how it happens around me. So
They're saying in the chat, or somebody said in the chat, Pod Awful docs win. I use my real name. Everybody, you can easily find any info you want on me. And again, doxing is cool and fun. The bad thing is swatting. We don't like swatting. Swatting is bad.
I agree.
Obviously, one can lead to the other, but not necessarily.
I'm swatting Chris. I'm swatting Chris the Narc.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, that is also cool and fun. And I'd like to see that.
I disavow. That's not cool. That's not cool.
He deserves it. He deserves to have the fucking authorities break down his door. He needs to get his life together.
Why do you feel that way?
Oh, because he needs to get on like some sort of like mental pills, and if the cops like break down his door, they're gonna clearly throw him in the fucking psych ward, and that'd be better for him.
Would you kill him physically with your own bare hands if the move was right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even have to say that part. Okay.
Should you be locked up, Salvo? Should you be locked up?
Should I be locked up?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You think so? You're threatening to kill him now on stream.
I was asked if I would. I for sure would. I would love to kill Chris. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Just to be clear, what Salvo's saying isn't that he's out there, he's about to kill the guy. He's saying if he saw him, he would kill him. He'd murder him.
I would.
In Minecraft.
No.
Kill that fucker.
All right.
This is a 100% real threat. I don't know the guy's real name, but Salvo does, and he's ready to use that information to cleanse this earth of the filth that God didn't take care of.
Okay, let's reel it back. Let's roll it back a little bit.
Now, Michael, can I ask you a question?
Okay, let's hear it.
This little streaming background thing, this OBS setup you use here, with the Windows 2000 sort of background, the MS Paint. Were you even alive when that was what computers looked like?
Technically, my parents had like an old dinosaur computer because they're boomers and they never upgraded, but I don't think that was the relevant tech.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to change that. I don't like. It's very, as an old man, it's very.
You don't like it? It's cultural appropriation.
It's insulting to see a little boy. You look like Pinocchio or something.
I look like Shinji Ikari. I look like Shinji Ikari.
No, you look like a hollow marionette brought to life with the wishes of a dying child or something. And I think that using something like it's like so ironic and stuff. Like, there's two people who would use this. It's some Zoomer fuck who doesn't even know what he doesn't understand what a recycle bin even is. And then, and that's you. That looks.
I know what a recycle bin is.
And then the other person who would use this is some like nostalgic F slur. And both of them are bad. I'm gonna need you to delete this template. Who gave you this?
I made it.
You made this?
I made it. Yeah.
I've seen this on template websites.
Well, I just looked up Windows 95.
You
box.
Fucking make anything. All right, so I'm gonna need you to delete this. This would be like, what if I had just your personal smartphone home screen as my background when I'm streaming? It's got your picture on it. It's got all your apps the way you arrange them.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I was just like, look at me. I'm a fucking Zoomer. Get it?
Hilarious. Yeah.
Delete this immediately.
Okay, I'll change it. We'll switch it up. I changed it for a while. Right?
It can't be Vaporwave either. You made this like pink.
Vaporwave is awesome.
No.
Take me back to 2016.
Vaporwave, take you back to 2016. What was that? The year you were born?
No, I was like 12.
Vaporwave died with Revenge of the Sis, and it was never forgotten.
The Merc lore. Hold on, let me get to these super chats real quick. Then we can wrap up the show in the next 10-20 minutes. Does that sound good, guys?
We're gonna wrap up the show?
Or I don't know. How long do you guys want to keep going?
I've got. Listen, I have until Salvo needs to come again.
All right,
dude. I've been, as self-punishment, Jesse, like I've been saving up. So it's like I have a lot, and I'm waiting for like one lucky brave girl to slide in my DMs, and I'll put on a show.
Wow. It's going to be like that scene in Scary Movie.
Yeah. Yes.
So Migs, your e-girl co-host CK, former Salvo News team member, called into one of Salvo's other interviews, but he did not hit on her supposedly. Same with Thoughts and Opinion, who was very disappointed.
Okay,
How did
hang
you
on.
pick
I'm going to
these
jump
girls?
in. I'm going to jump in on this. Supposedly is not a word. I just have to. You said supposedly. I don't know if that's in the
Supposedly. My bad.
Supposedly. What do you have? Supposable thumbs?
Yeah.
How old are you, Michael?
I'm 19.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This almost feels illegal talking to this little boy.
This stream has went from a Salvo interview to you just roasting me. But you know it's good
I know.
content.
I
This
can
is
now
fun.
see why Salvo.
This is fun.
Listen, I understand why Salvo chose you to do this, though. Both of the times he streamed with somebody, it was this young boy who didn't really know what he was doing.
Well, Jesse, yesterday I streamed with an old man too, Tommy C, which was
I don't know. I thought Tommy C was a retarded guy. Isn't that like a?
That's Tommy NC17.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's hear your Salvo. What is your response to that super chat?
What was the super chat? What did it say?
Your e-girl co-host CK, former Salvo News team member, called into one of Salvo's other interviews, but he did not hit on her supposedly. Same with Thoughts and Opinion, who was very disappointed. How did you pick these e-girls?
I had conversations with a lot of men or a lot of women, and it only went sexual when the girl made it very apparent that she wanted to get sexual. So I talked to CK in the past, and I talked to Thoughts and Opinion in the past, but they never, they never made it sexual, so I didn't make it sexual.
All right. And Channy for 30.
See how that works? You see how that works, Michael? It's like, I got sexual when the girl got sexual, which is very.
Michael, when do you think you'll get sexual with a lady?
No comment on that. No comment on that.
Because I know you're part of team no sex ever or whatever, right?
I don't want to get into my sex life. All right, I don't want to get into that.
That implies you have one.
It does. I don't want to get too much. I don't want to get too much into it, Sal.
I'm telling Nick. I'm telling Nick.
You're gonna rat on me? You're gonna rat on me to Nick J?
He was caught on a date, so you guys might be even.
Oh yeah, I guess I guess we are. Even. Turkey Tom for 10. Is Salvo making content again?
Yeah, I'll be back.
We'll be back. Channy for 30 shekels. As someone who's been exposed before, let me give you some advice, Salvo. Stop joking about allegations. People will take it seriously. It will bite you back. What do you think about that?
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
I gotta say this. I don't know Salvo that well, and it's not like I'm some fan or something. But I watched him talk about this on that other guy's stream. I've seen him handle it here. I've seen him handle it over the social media and stuff. And he makes everyone else look gay for talking about it. Like, he clearly does not care. None of this affects him. He said he would do this to other people if it happened to someone else. So he expects it to happen to him. This is like the way you're supposed to handle these things. If the guy wanted to make his whole thing that he huffs, diapers for the rest of his life, then he would still sound cooler than the people who continue on for weeks going, why did you try to make a girl snort pee-pee from Discord? It's nonsense. It was Discord. It's nonsense. It's over the internet. Here's what maybe some people out there need to understand, and this is why I said I could see it coming with Salvo. If you had any idea how low a level of internet celebrity you need to get some BPD whore to open up her holes for you, like it is so like, think of whoever the Z-est tier internet person is you can think of. It might be me. But I got married off of this shit. So I'm telling you, it like takes nothing. These women, if they think they can raise their star even slightly, their whole isn't, it's not, their body is not a temple. These people, these women, all they want is to use their hole to move one step forward. Their hole might as well be one of their feet because it's what they drag themselves along with. Salvo, again, disgusting cum guy. He should have thought harder about this. It is gross what he did, but it's not like it's fucking career ending or anything. Salvo will probably currently is still getting laid during all of this. Like, there's probably currently some dumb bitch from Discord or Twitter, like fucking Twitter DMs. It's that easy. I don't know, Instagram or something. There's probably some dumb bitch right now who thinks she's the only one, but she's his special princess. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree, Jesse.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. I had a question I was gonna go with there, but I kind of lost my train of thought there. About
I mean, Michael, you must have these cunts, these bitches. You must have them. I
don't want to get too much into it.
You must have them hitting you up in DMs constantly, going, "Oh my god, I love that ironic old people computer thing you use."
Yeah.
Would you like to see how fat my nipples
One
are?
of them is a Salvo news team member, maybe. Who knows?
Is it Bex?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. It just seems like it would be Bex.
No.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of e-girls, Salvo, you ask an e-girl or two to act like a child? We went over that earlier, but you can go over that.
Yeah.
We've already been over that.
Yeah, are you into age play?
No, I've never even done age play over sexting. The girl who claimed that I did, she was the one into it, and I could tell that she was trying to bait me to like expose me.
And what happened was she asked if she could pretend to be your mommy, right?
I don't recall.
I think what it was is she wanted you to be the little kid, and she wanted to be mommy, and that was the age play.
Yeah, I mean, it very well could be. All I know is that she brought up age play, and I could tell that it was bait. So, like, I was just trying to ask as many questions to make it as clear as possible that she was the one into it. But like, I don't save any messages because I'm not, like, crazy like these whores.
All right. Tug, Ralph murdered me for 5. Sorry, Salvo. Thought and opinion isn't into Jew.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who sent that one in again?
Tug, Ralph murdered me. That was the super chatter. And he says...
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
And I think he's accusing you of being Jewish, which not that there's anything wrong with that. But,
What was the super chat?
Sorry, Salvo. Thoughts and opinion isn't into Jewish people.
I never thought thoughts and opinion was into me. We didn't really get sexual ever, so not an issue.
She's too busy at the gym.
She's working out.
Yeah.
All right.
She reminds me of one of those CrossFit lesbians. You know, those like really, they're stocky, they're short, and they're the size and shape of Wolverine. You know, she could probably take you.
She's very strong.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anywhere else you guys want to go with this? Because I'm kind of out of ideas at this point. Gone through all the super chats. I think Pod Awful.
Well, a guy in the chat says I'm only allowed. A guy in the chat says I'm only allowed to be on a stream for 15 minutes.
I've had you on for like 30. You've done a good job, Pod Awful. You've done a good job.
I thought I saved the whole stream, but this guy, he's upset. So I think we need to end it. We got to end it because this guy's upset that I'm on. And
all right. Yeah.
The only person in chat saying this, but we got to listen to
gotta listen to that guy.
Let me see his name. His name is Eric Duchamp. Now, this is the guy. He's got champ right there in his name, so you know he's a winner. So I'm sure it's not that I have made fun of somebody that he is a simp for in the past. It's that mathematical. This man knows comedy. Let me just put it like that. This man knows what's good for a stream. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I think, Michael, it might be time to hang up our, I was going to say hat, but you're more of having a big thing of hair guy.
I'm a shaggy, got a shaggy haircut going on.
Can you do this for me? Can you take your bangs, which, by the way, you shouldn't have bangs, you're a guy. Take your bangs and flip them up and fold them under your headphone strap so that it holds it back like a hairband.
All right, why not? What, do you want to see my hairline? Is that what's going on?
Listen, I didn't say that.
I think that's what you want. I have a good hairline, all right? I have a good hairline.
People are curious about.
I got a good hairline. What a shit show. Ember, for 2, Salvo mailed a woman a creepy letter.
No, I didn't. I've never done that. I've never mailed a letter ever.
All right, well, fun stream. I got exposed for being a fake cell by Pod Awful. Got to ask some. They're gonna delete my cozy channel now. Now it's actually over.
That's true.
But yes, thank you for Pod
Awful.
Awful.
Let's end this one. Let's end this one explosively. I'm a showman. I like to give people.
I want to keep the VOD up for a little bit, Pod Awful. Hang
on. No. I'm not saying that. No, nothing like that.
All right.
Like that. I'm a showman. Listen, I know Salvo's a showman. We like to give people a good show. Salvo, let's let in just anybody. Let's authorize everyone. Let's get them all.
Okay, I know who we should. A certain somebody's been messaging me to be let in. I'll let them in real quick.
Is it CJ Brown?
It's not CJ
here's
Brown.
Here's the thing. It's if they are an unauthorized individual, thank you for my time, but like I can't deal with unauthorized individuals.
I think they might be an unauthorized.
I can't
individual.
do Smaggle Daggle.
Smaggle.
No, I think they're.
Alberto, I appreciate your time.
Of course.
I can't talk unauthorized.
What's up, buddy? What's up, Salvo? What's up, Salvo?
He's muted. He's muted. I muted him.
Okay, Alberto, I'm gonna have to go. I can't talk to Smaggle. I can't do it.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, Salvo. Thank you for calling in, Jesse. Fun show.
Thanks.
Thank you to our super chatters.
Let's just get everybody. Let's let everybody in right now.
We have let everybody in.
Anybody who's here can come in and can say anything they want to say.
That VOD's gonna get deleted if I have to do that. So.
No. Why? What are they gonna do? What could they possibly say?
They're gonna say a certain word that starts with the letter N. I think that's what somebody's gonna say.
That's what I have to say. Fucking muting me. Salvo, why are you so scared of me, dude? Why are you so fucking scared of me, Salvo? What's up with that?
You're unauthorized to speak to me.
You're unauthorized to speak to me. Shut up, bitch.
That is a crazy way to sound as a human being.
Yeah, it is.
That's hilarious.
That's really
Smaggle's unauthorized, and CJ Brown and Luke, they're all unauthorized currently.
Oh yeah, like your wife. You know, hey Salvo, I have a question about your wife.
Like your wife?
What is it? What is the salt intake?
Huh?
What's your wife's salt intake?
What?
My wife's salt? Come on, Smaggle.
Yeah, what is your wife's salt intake?
Salt?
Yes.
That's inappropriate. You know.
Were you born on an island?
Obviously, shut the fuck up, Pod Awful. I'm muting you.
You can
Salvo.
hear me? I didn't know you could hear.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, sorry.
You muted me, but you didn't.
So basically, what's happening is that your fucking wife's piss intake is, it's very salty. It's very gross. And you said a couple of nights ago that you like golden showers. So that leads me to believe that you like, like actual good piss. So you have to go to other women and tell them that you like it.
Good piss.
Yeah.
Wow. He did
right.
autistic piss.
Oh, I might? Damn, I can't.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Nice one, Salvo. You really fucking owned me there, dude. You really own me there.
Wait, you got your big opportunity. Hang on a second. He said you were unauthorized. He said he had to leave.
Is that it? Are you just gonna say silent? Are you just
Hang on a
gonna?
second. He stayed here even though he said he didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
This is your big
Yeah,
opportunity. And all you had
You were
was
fucking
that.
scared of me. You ran from Tommy. You
He's
ran
right
from
here. He's
fucking
right here. Say
ASST
something.
Sailor, and now you're speaking to me, and you have nothing to say.
What do you mean? You came in
You have
as
nothing to say. You have nothing to say, Salvo. I'm very surprised you have nothing to say.
Bailey?
Smaggle, I don't have anything to say to you. That is correct. You came to
Yeah,
talk to
you
me.
don't, because you're a massive pussy, and you just don't have anything to say. You just don't have anything to say, dude.
Yeah, but you came on my interview unauthorized.
You
So what
came
do
on
you
my
have to say?
interview. No, it's not your interview. It's Michael's interview.
You know, Smaggle, you dropped the ball harder than me, so thank you for coming
What do you
on.
mean I jumped the ball harder than you,
First
bitch?
time you ever did it.
Let's say that again, Pod Awful.
Oh, I just said every time he curses, it sounds like it's the first time he's ever cursed.
Yeah. Anything
Okay.
else, Smaggle? Nice try.
Yeah, you should change your first name from Salvatore to Lavator, because that's where people go to piss.
Very fun.
I don't know. I like the name Salvatore.
Salvatore is a good name. I don't know why you fucking shortened it to Salvo. It should have been just
Just
full
talk
on
right.
Salvatore.
say
Just talk
things the right way.
right. Pod
Yeah,
Awful,
just-
why don't you just dox right? Just dox Salvo. Come on, just do it.
Don't
Okay,
do
his
it.
name
Don't
is
do it.
Salvatore, apparently. I don't know.
There we go.
Thanks, Smaggle.
What?
Ocean Redux for 10. Remember, chat always wins. So true.
Exactly. I did this for the chat. The chat wanted content. I gave them content.
You did.
Salvo,
Killed it.
I think this stream had a good mix of everything. We had a raw, neutral interview. We had some chaos from Pod
Hey,
Awful,
to be
and then
fair, I gave them content. I demanded we bring on unauthorized people.
yeah, no, I'm giving you credit, Pod Awful. I'm giving you credit.
Well, I'm actually going to take the credit back from Smaggle. Smaggle actually fucked
Who
up
didn't
real
do
bad.
shit though. Pod Awful didn't do shit. I had the idea first.
Pod
Pod Awful was like the guy who just like, he's like one of fucking Donald Trump's like fucking slaves. Like, oh, I gave Donald Trump the idea that he should build a wall,
What the
I'm
fuck
the
does
one who
that
actually
mean?
gave
What does
that
that mean?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're a Donald Trump slave. That's what I'm saying, Pod Awful.
What
So,
year is it?
that made no sense. Alright, I'm off. Fuck you, Salvo. I hope you drink piss or whatever the fuck you do.
Good try, Ryan.
I hope you make fucking scat animals. That would be a great,
Wait,
great
you hope
fucking
he makes
video.
You want me to play with poop,
Animorphs?
Ryan?
What?
Yes, I want to see you play with poop. Yeah, why not?
Wait. What is a scat animorph?
Oh my God.
I never said animorph. Animal. Scat animal. Scat is feces, so he's making animals out of feces, like dogs,
Ew.
rabbits, ducks. Like,
That's an activity I've never heard of until you brought it up.
yeah, I've honestly never heard it either until fucking Keemstar made that allegation. So it's
Wait, Keemstar is making allegations, Salvo, that you turn
Yes.
feces into animals?
Yes. Yeah. Isn't it hilarious?
That is wow, that's awesome, man. One of the biggest YouTubers thinks you turn Dookie into balloon animals. That's great.
Yep. Yeah.
We talked about it earlier.
I missed that. That is, man, goddamn, that really made me feel good. Woo! Can you say what did you call it? Feces animals? Can you just say it one more time, Smaggle?
poop animals.
Yeah, poop animals. That is awesome. Yeah, I don't know who you are. I'm not familiar with you, but you're cool, and I'd like to see more of you.
Thanks.
Oh,
I'm
he's,
starting a YouTube channel soon, so
He's
that's
everywhere,
great.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Smaggle he's like, Beetlejuice? He's like Augie's Beetlejuice. Like, that's who he is. Like, that's his whole existence.
You say me 3 times and I just appear.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you still talk like a little baby, though.
You know, it's my aesthetic. You know, everyone has their aesthetic. My aesthetic is just with this speech impediment.
And you
so,
went
you
with,
know.
yeah, but you went with the same aesthetic as Ali Jamal. It's like that was already taken.
Well, Ali Jamal is just a cheap carbon copy of Smaggle. All he is a Christian.
Ooh, let's get Luke and Sergey, lad.
All right, we'll bring them in. Then we're gonna wrap up the show.
Let's get everybody.
Hold
Let's
on.
make a party. Let's get everybody.
Okay.
In.
One more thing though. I don't know how to say your name for 5. Salvo
Alberto,
touch tips with Edwin. What's
just
up?
so you know, you're about to bring in an unauthorized individual, and it will be on your permanent record.
Okay, then not. Then I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We've already.
Yes, you are.
We've already brought in.
Michael, you already pushed the ticket.
Well,
with me,
no,
so
I've only brought in like
I'm
one.
giving out authorization passes to Luke. I'm giving them out to Serge lad. Sergey
Okay,
lad.
you know what? That's what we'll do. I'll drag him in for a second if Salvo wants to leave. He can, and then I'm gonna end the show. All right.
Everybody's authorized.
Unauthorized.
Why am I?
Okay, say your thing real quick. I want to end the stream.
Make this count.
Salvo, why am I authorized?
Going to go first?
We'll let Luke go first.
All right.
Salvo, why am I unauthorized?
Tainted by certain individuals.
Well, stop ducking CJ. Go on his fucking stream. Don't be a coward.
He's unauthorized, Luke.
Why is he unauthorized?
I already explained this because he has like a world of severe consequences coming. And,
What kind
like,
of consequences?
And like
He's now authorized.
Well, it's like if I go on CJ Brown's stream or if I talk to CJ Brown, that's gonna like water down his severe consequences. So
We invited CJ Brown onto the show, so if he wants to come on right now, he can.
well,
I mean, CJ's a nobody. You shouldn't be afraid to talk to him.
I'm not afraid to talk to CJ. I've been texting.
That's what it
CJ.
really looks like.
It's like
Well, Luke, you
it's
know,
been looking like for a couple of days that you were scared to talk to me, but you weren't.
There's no such thing
obviously,
as an
so.
unauthorized person. Everybody has some amount of value and authorization, and anybody can say the N-word if they want as well.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah.
All right, and what the other guy, the lad guy, go?
I wanted to ask Salvo a question about I don't know if you've addressed this in any of the streams or on this stream, but I was curious about how much piss was drank during your threesome with Fadwin and others.
0.
Okay, and with the whore that drank piss from the toilet bowl, how much was piss drank from there?
Well, I made that bitch save up all day.
I cut it off. Fuck you. I cut it off. Eat shit. Eat shit. Eat shit. I cut it off. Fuck you. Fuck you. I cut it off.
CJ Brown's in call. Drag him in. Come on.
Salvo, it's up to you.
God.
Do you want me to end the stream or want me to drag this guy in real quick?
I mean, Alberto, you've kind of been like disrespecting like me all stream, kind of like Assistant Sailor.
I was
Oh,
respect.
God,
No,
Michael.
Salvo. I was very respectful to you. I gave you a neutral platform. I gave you free reign over the interview. I didn't force you to answer any questions. I didn't try to trap you in anything. But at the end, you know, I thought, okay, maybe have a little fun since we're not really doing an interview anymore. We're kind of just.
So, Michael, what does unauthorized individuals mean?
Well, I thought Jesse was handing out the
Bring them in.
pass.
Jesse doesn't have that pass, Michael, and like, you know, I
I
had a
do
good time with
actually.
you, but
Get out, Salvo, you outnumbered 2-1.
oh,
Saying,
I'll just
like,
Yeah,
I'll
and I
just
fucking
leave and the
hate
stream's
Smaggle.
over. I'll just
Yeah,
leave and the
why?
stream's over.
Okay, well, before you leave, I got
Because
one
you're
more.
a faggot.
Oh, okay, don't say that. Okay, we got one more question.
Don't
Autism.
say that fucking word.
Yeah, no, this is a we love the gays over here. Autism
Yeah, we
for
love the LGBT community. Peace
Okay.
and love.
And
Everything.
and the P.
Yeah.
okay. Autism forms for 5. Can you ask Jesse about the whole Grint situation? Then we're ending the stream.
About the what?
The
situation?
Grint situation.
I don't know if they mean a specific thing, just the word grint. I invented the word grint.
All
I don't know
right.
what they mean. I don't know the
That was
question.
the,
Grint. Grint is when some guy is trying to grift through hinting. When he goes on Twitter and says something like, "Oh boy, I just got overdrawn at the bank today. Oops." You know, he just tells you that for no reason. He's a guy with an audience and a donation system, and he's like, "Oh man, my kid got sick and I had to take him to the hospital today." And there's like no reason for us to have to know that about his personal life. I don't know if they meant something beyond that, but yeah, I don't know.
All right. And okay, so thank you guys for showing up. Thank you, Salvo, of course, the main.
Oh wait, let's
person.
get CJ Brown in. CJ Brown.
No. We've
I'm gonna give him. All right, let's do this.
Okay, let me do this.
I'm gonna give him temporary authorization.
Alberto.
No. We're done here. We've had enough. We've had enough.
10 seconds of
Salvo,
authorization.
Jesse's your lawyer.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. All right, so what I'm gonna do. This is how we're gonna end this. This is how we're gonna end the stream. So first, gonna thank everybody. Of course, Salvo.
Oh, wait, let's end it with this.
No. Can I? Okay, Jesse. Let me say my piece. He left.
I'm sorry. Michael, I'm sorry, but chat's saying porn CJ.
He left.
CJ though.
He left.
Yeah, you didn't pull him in.
He's not there.
On his phone. He didn't
pull him in, dude.
He left.
He left.
So,
guys, I just want you guys to remember the most important word out there. The end. That word is.
Okay, it's knowledge. I fucking cut it off. Okay, it's knowledge.
And there's a certain country.
All right.
Niger.
Yeah, Niger. Hilarious. All right. So thank you everybody for calling in. Salvo, of course. I think we had a fair, neutral interview. Help get your statements out there. Help clarify the situation. Easy to follow. Pretty short, like an hour long. Thank you to Jesse for calling in and help extend the show out by another like 40 minutes or so. We had some fun chaos.
Before I go, that Salvo is now unauthorized.
I'm authorized. Alberto, thank you so much.
Of course.
Truly an honor.
All right, I'm gonna leave the VOD up on YouTube for like a day or two. It's gonna be up on Odyssey forever, so that's where you can watch it. If any like re-upload channels, you're free to re-upload this after I take it off my channel. And yeah, peace out. Thank you, everybody.
Mwah.
All right, good show. Thank you, everybody. We had like 200 people here. We got through all of the super chats, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, we did get through all of them. So thank you, everybody. Chat won. You guys said I fumbled. I thought this was a good show. We had there was a rough patch of like 10 minutes, but other than that, I think this was a good show. I think this was a good show. I'm gonna go. I'm thinking of doing a stream on flamenco soon. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Turn on notifications. I want to do a stream on flamenco soon. I think that could be interesting. I normally don't do like interview stuff, so I'm not the best at it. But I think I got the important stuff out of the way. Did you get paid when you started the box the live video? Yeah, I definitely did. All right, thank you everybody. 07. Let me play some music. Let's play Rama Rama again. Fuck it.
Brothers, sisters, folk Mandela. Brothers, sisters, folk Mandela. My friend, could we stand together? Look at us, we can stay forever. Show me sister, show me brother, and we stay strong for one another. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah! Come on, come on. We couldn't lead us over the islands. You don't save petrol from a can. You put the petrol in the hiding stage. Don't be rama-ramas, messing with your brain. You say you're daily. Do you understand? You don't save petrol from a can. You put the petrol in the carrier.
sleeping.